You guys, it is February 7th, 2020. Now, we all know, we've all heard that Dez Bryant has reached out to Stephen Jones requesting that could he return to the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I know everybody is excited. Everybody wants to throw that X up again, but I got a couple of questions for Dez Bryant. One, what's your 40-yard dash time? Because, motherfucker, if it's 4.8 or slower, you can't come back. Now, I know you ain't running no 4.5 because that's what you ran at the Oklahoma State Pro Day. I know you ain't running that because injuries have hit you and you've been out of football for a while. So I know you ain't running that. But if you running a 4.8 or slower, you can't come back. So, number one, we need to know your 40-yard dash time. Number two, are you willing to block from the tight end position? Because you're not going to just play receiver. I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy is going to put you in at tight end somewhere. So can you block from the tight end position? I'm pretty sure you're better than Blake Jarwin at blocking, right? If you're willing to do that, because you can't beat out Amari Cooper, you can't beat out Michael Gallup, you can't beat out Randall Cobb. You can't beat those three out. So you need to face the music when it comes to like your diminished role and you possibly coming in at tight end from time to time. If you're okay with that, that's okay with us. That's question number two. Number three, is your mental right? Are you okay mentally, psychologically? Because we don't need you bullshitting around. We don't need any of that. We don't need your off the field shenanigans. We don't need any of that. We don't need you logging in on Twitter all the damn time like Antonio Brown. We don't need you doing that. Can you put down the social media? Is your mental, your psychological health, is it good? If it is, all right. You guys, the reason why I'm asking this is because I want to ask Dez Bryant this. I want the Cowboys brass to ask them this. Is because we can't just keep handing out roster spots like it's candy. Oh, you're a former Cowboy great? Oh, just come back. No, that's not how it works. There are certain parameters that have to be met. I want to throw the X up too. I got Dez Bryant's jersey on my wall. But motherfucker, you was trying to go to the Saints and then you fucked up your Achilles, you tore your Achilles. Come on, man. Achilles is usually an athlete's worst nightmare. It just kills their athleticism. So we need to know. And we can't just hand you a spot. All right? Letting Jason Witten come back last season, that was a mistake. And, I was excited at first, but it was a mistake. He's, oh, God. I think Jason Witten is pushing a 5.440, something like that. Like, it's pathetic. He didn't bring no speed whatsoever. He started dropping the football. Like, he just became a subpar player. He's not an NFL level tight end anymore. He's just not. And to be quite honest, looking at Jason Witten, it's reasonable to assume that Dez Bryant will probably look something like that too. Not NFL ready anymore. Not NFL, how would I say this? Just not good enough for the NFL anymore. So that's why the Cowboys brass, they have to do their due diligence before taking this seriously. Like, motherfucker, we got to see you work out for us. We got to check you out, man. Because you've been out of football for 2 years. We don't know. And we can't just hand you a spot because you're a former Cowboy great. That's not how it works. So if the Cowboys do their due diligence and he checks out on all boxes or even most boxes, I say give him a shot and give him an incentive-laced deal. You have to earn every single fucking penny that you trying to get. You have to earn it. I think if Dez meets all the requirements that I've laid out, I think if he does that, I think he could possibly, give us 500 to 600 yards in a season. I think he could do that. 500-600 yards, maybe 3 or 4 touchdowns, maybe 5, because he is a red zone threat. If he can do that, I'm happy with that. Excuse me. I'm happy with that. 500-600 yards, 3 to 4 touchdowns. I think that's great for him. I think that's great. Let's see what happens. It's all in Stephen Jones's court. Let's see what happens. Peace.